Now the time is 6:39. We're talking about heat and humidity here in Georgia, but on the other end of the country, a much different story.
That's right. They had other things sailing through the air yesterday. Check this out. So this is Denver, Colorado, Coors Field. It looks like a winter wonderland, right? Colorado, snow, ice. Well, it is ice, but it's not winter related. It was hail that fell yesterday afternoon there in parts of Colorado. It affected the Rockies and Dodgers game. That is piled up almost 2 feet in the dugout there. I believe that was the visitors' dugout. You can see it piled up against the door. Certainly a sight to be seen out there. You can see the storm as it moved through Colorado last night through the Denver area. It was right around 5-6 o'clock our time last night. Delayed the game by about an hour and a half. But yeah, don't see that every day. It's what 20 to 30 minutes of hail can do for you. Elsewhere across Colorado, they saw hail the size of baseballs yesterday. That wasn't in Denver. It was in other parts of that state. Let's check out a live look over downtown Macon. We've got the sun coming up. You can see over here on this side of your screen. Temperatures in the 70s across central Georgia, 71 in Macon, 73 in Warner Robins, 72 in Unadilla. A wasp flying around the camera here. And we are dry in central Georgia this morning. Up to the north, watching a shower and storm complex into parts of Kentucky and western Virginia. That's trying to slide down to the south, and the future view is trying to bring that into central Georgia. Elsewhere, we've got heat and more heat. Excessive heat warnings in effect for Nashville, Birmingham, Little Rock, Jackson, Mississippi, over towards East Texas. But the heat advisory stops at the Alabama state line, and the reason for that is because of some uncertainty with our temperatures today here in central Georgia. Now, that uncertainty comes from the possibility of showers and storms later this afternoon. So mid-90s here by the noon hour, but you can see future view trying to bring in these showers and storms 4 or 5 o'clock. Possibly heavy downpours, gusty winds, maybe a lightning strike or two. But as soon as these come through, that's going to drop our temperatures. So the question is, do those come at 1 or 2 o'clock and we don't get quite as hot, or do they come at 7 or 8 o'clock and we actually get a couple degrees hotter? So because of that uncertainty, no heat advisory for today. But I suspect we'll see one tomorrow as temperatures find their way close to that triple-digit mark. In fact, I'm expecting us to hit 100 in terms of the actual air temperature in Macon. Then into the night for Saturday, the potential for an isolated shower or storm. This is the time of year we can get what's called an MCS to come through central Georgia, which is that big line of storms that future view never handles well. So going to watch for the possibility of that tomorrow, but this run keeping us dry, of course, for the Independence Day concert down in Warner Robins. Then for Sunday morning, not quite as cool across central Georgia. We get into the afternoon and it looks like we get showers and storms to fire up. On into next week, going to remain unsettled. In fact, on Tuesday for the 4th of July, you can see the European model here. This blue swath is trying to bring one of those MCS systems through central Georgia, so that would be a possibility. On into Wednesday, remaining unsettled once again as we kick off the month of July. In terms of the heat index values today, again, you can see what I'm talking about in terms of the rain and what it would do to that. So we saw the line of showers and storms that future view is trying to bring down. Would drop the feels like temperature to 82 in Forsyth, 77 in Thomaston. Meanwhile, it feels like 97 in Butler and in Unadilla. Again, this is just one scenario. Then for tomorrow, you can see feels like temperatures close to that triple-digit mark, as I expect. Actual air temperatures will be close to that triple-digit mark. So as for today, 96 is going to be the high. 1 or 2 afternoon storms will be possible. Winds out of the west-southwest 5 to 10. It, of course, is going to be hot and humid. Then for the weekend, I've got 100 for both Saturday and Sunday. That is going to be the actual air temperature, the better rain chance on Sunday. Let's check out that 4th of July fireworks forecast for tomorrow night. McConnell Talbert Stadium, 84 at about 10:15. That's when the fireworks are set to go off. Again, watching for the possibility of evening storms. I don't think it's going to be completely dry. Tomorrow, also the first day of July. Into next week, temperature's not quite as hot, but it's still going to remain humid with a 40% chance of rain each day.